single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day.
Let's talk. My name is Toya. Welcome to my channel. And today we just gonna talk, discuss, review what went on Secret Sister Wife, the tell-all. And it was a tell-all. First of all, I just want to say all the couples were there and I was glad for that. They all looked good. It looked like everybody looked happy, looked healthy, glad to be there. That was good. Brandi got himself a new look. Keaton went from gray to black, which Brandi, that looked good. Looked 10 years younger. We're going to talk about you later. It started with the Eldridges. Now, this Jennifer girl, we all know, she said she was dead and all this other stuff. Well, of course, she's alive. And this whole thing wrapped up, she ended up saying that it was her sister who wrote the texts, and it was a big joke, and she got a boyfriend and a baby. Not going to speculate on that, although she never provided any receipts. She never showed any pictures of her baby. We don't know if that even exists, if that's even a thing. In my opinion, from listening to Jennifer, it just seemed like she was on something.
Was I possibly seeing him while I was talking to Sharice, Vanessa, Jeff? Yeah. I mean, obviously that's how I got pregnant.
She's well, she's healthy, she just had a baby. And the apology, she finally did give an apology, because at first she was fussing and cussing at them like, I hear y'all talking about me. Why are you upset with them and mad with them when you totally just ghosted them and lied and played to them on TV being recorded? But they did give a good point, like her lie got caught out on camera, on film. So, I mean, I guess that's a different perspective. However, her apology, I don't really call it an apology. She was more so like, yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have let my sister do that. It didn't really seem sincere. And it talked to the Winders with Colton and his wives. I mean, again, Colton got himself a little beard now. I think he does look good. I would say I think Colton do look good with his beard, but he's still weird and he's still creepy. That can't be taken away. He did say something later in the show when they were just talking to the men, and I was like, okay, Colton, all right. Then we get to the McGees. Now, the McGees, you know, with Paige and Brandi, they had their ups and downs this season. They had the girl, Brandi, come, and it was a lot of drama with that, which we're going to talk about in the end because Brandi was on the show. But at the end of the day, do I see them getting a sister wife? Absolutely not. I don't think Paige is there. She's not ready. And I think the closer that they get to it, the more that it's revealed that she's definitely not ready for that. I don't even think Brandi is ready for that. I had to let the record show. And again, we're going to talk about Paige and Brandi at the end because they was a shocker. Then we got to talk about the Snowdens. Now, honestly, to me, they didn't really talk too much. They didn't really say too much. Vanessa said a little bit here. Of course, Ashley, you know, had a lot of great deep. I'm sorry for I'm being a little sarcastic and mock. Okay. Ashley, you know, has some very insightful and encouraging words to the other, you know, people on the show. And she did give her 2 cents in a lot. But Vanessa really didn't say too much. Dimitri, too, sprinkled in, you know, some thoughts here and there. But they really didn't talk that much during the whole tell-all. So then they talking about the Snowdens, they brought out her mom. And they brought out Ashley. When I say her mom, I mean Ashley's mom. And one thing that stood out, Ashley's mom was like, well, you know, I am kind of skeptical because I did hear some stuff online about Vanessa and her intentions because, you know, she wanted to be on TV, she wanted to be an actor, and that just kind of concerned me coming into the family with my daughter. And I was like, okay, mama ain't scared to speak up. Mama's just going to say what mama's going to say. And then, of course, Vanessa had a field of tears.
You know, it does hurt that there was even questions put in her mind that I have ulterior motives.
I've always loved Vanessa, this whole thing. I've always took up for her, but I just don't know Oh, I just don't know my opinion going forward. Vanessa had her little spiel. The mama had her little spiel. They talked about it. Then they had Jennifer, Vanessa's sisters, and her twin sister on. And pretty much they just kind of talked about what they had rehashed on the show. And pretty much they was like, well, my sister's happy now. I'm okay. They was like, do you have any questions? They're like, no, that's their life. That's, you know, her lifestyle. She seems happy. That's okay with me for now. Which I respect them for that and just having that type of opinion and allowing her to live her life and do her thing. I respect that. So they talked about that. Then I'm just trying to hurry up to get to the good stuff. So then they put all the men together and let all the men talk. You know, it was only one interesting thing that came out of this discussion in my mind that stood out to me. And Colton actually said it.
I think if a man is doing this for sex, then he's, you know...
He's doomed.
Yeah, because there are easier ways to get that need met in the world.
Okay, Colton, that's a good point. You're right. There's another way to go about it, but you still creep me out. And I still think, I don't know what to think about you. That's how I feel about Colton. They had all the women together. Again, I really didn't feel much came out of this. They did talk about jealousy and the women being jealous. And I hate to be on her like, ooh, but she just stay on the radar. Ashley was like, maybe this is what you guys think about jealousy. I did think one day when we were taping and Vanessa got the day off and I didn't, I was like, is this what jealousy is? Like, that's my, as close to jealousy as I can come up with. Girl. I was just like, whatever. Ain't nobody finna play with you today, Ashley. And then Paige said something. And I was just like, Paige, I just don't think you're ready for this life. I just really don't. She's talking about how she really wants a sister wife because she wants somebody to be there for her, that know the experience with her, somebody she could vent to with her husband and all this stuff. I'm like, Paige, you just need yourself a good best friend. Paige, I just think you really need to invest in your personal friendships in your real life. In my opinion, it just seems like you just need a good friend. You just need a good best friend that's a female. If you had a good best friend that's a female, I almost feel like you wouldn't even be considering this sister wife thing, because somehow it seems to me that you think having a sister wife is going to fill some type of void, or you're going to have this amazing sister wifery camaraderie and it's just going to be the best relationship ever, which I have on TV, which is all I know of. I've never seen that represented where the females was just like, girl, that's my best friend. Like, we clicking every day. We hanging out together. Like, that's my road dog. Like, I've never seen that. That's what she has in her mind. Maybe she can find that. Paige, if y'all find that, good for you. But to me, I would say first start with a good best friend. If you have a friend that's a really good friend or a best friend, start to invest more in that relationship maybe. Spend some more time with your friends, and I don't know. That's just what I think about that whole thing. Oh, so let's get into the good part of this tell-all. So they bring Brandi out. Now, Brandi was the girlfriend of Paige and Bernie, right? And they just talking like, oh, you know, at first, you know, it was some stuff because Bernie go get up. First of all, if that would have been my husband, I'd have been like, don't you get up. I would have told him from the beginning. When she came, I would have been like, don't you get up. And he told her, like, stand up. She was like, I'm not standing up. But he got up and gave her a hug. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not going to do that. You are not. That's what you're not going to do. But he did. He got up and gave her a hug. And they started talking about the relationship and why it didn't work. And it was just this energy between Paige and Brandi that was just like back and forth. I don't know what to think about this interaction with Brandi. I don't want to read her wrong, but in my opinion, she seemed very condescending. She seemed not authentic at all. She did not appear genuine. I couldn't really put my hand on her motives, but they didn't seem pure or, you know, of best heart, of best intentions. Now, that's just my personal opinion. But I don't want to judge her because we give her a hard time, but we let Paige get away with the other stuff. And that's what she's like, I'm not going to keep walking on eggshells around Paige like Bernie asked me to a couple times. And they had actually asked her a couple times to move in. I'm like, that was just too quick. But anyway, So they discussing and they talking about intimacy and they talk about touch. And then Brandi just dropped the bombshell.
I was taken off guard. There was a kiss that I was like, you know, I remember going back.
And I don't know if I want to watch this.
And I kept saying, I said, Bernie, Paige said that we can't do this.
This is being terribly overplayed.
There was a lot of hands going places. I ended up with a hickey. I remember him trying to bend me over a chair.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh!
She threw Bernie all the way under the bus. She was like, really, if I wouldn't have kept bringing up Paige's name, something further would have happened. Meanwhile, this throws Paige all the way off. She storms off the stage. And this, again, all the camaraderie of the sister wives. The sister wives came. They was like, girl, that's your husband. That's your marriage. Don't let this mess interfere with that. You know, use this as something to make you better. Same thing with the guys. All the guys rallied around and they was like, look, you got to work on your relationship with your wife. That is what's important. And let me tell you, when you go back in there saying what you didn't do ain't important, you need to apologize and you need to come clean and you need to tell the truth. Now, I do think that is very hard. They got exposed. Bernie got exposed on TV and Paige saw it live. And so I think that is a very difficult place to have your business just thrown out there like that. And there was no time to really give an explanation, no time for nothing. Like, we just kind of saw it unfold on TV. And it was just like, it was uncomfortable to watch. It was like, ooh, bro been lying this whole time. And now the truth come out and then he won. But then too, at the end, she all hugging him and caressing him and stuff. And he really, this is what I don't like. He gonna play the victim. You was lying. And who knows what really happened? We don't really know. But why are you have to get consoled because you were lying? You were not telling the truth and you were not being honest. But Paige all consoling him.
I'm sorry for ever making you feel that you can't tell me things because of my reaction and that I'm going to work on that. You know, I want this to work for both of us.
Hey. I don't have time for that. You was the one that was lying. You need to be confessing. You need to be on your knees saying you're sorry. You're trying to convince me to live this lifestyle because right now this is exactly why we haven't moved forward because I can't trust you and you out here doing stuff in these streets that I don't know about. Meanwhile, the other women out here feel like they got something on you. That's why Brandi act like that because she feel like she has something up over on Paige. So she like, oh, your man wanted me or your man tried this and tried that. Like, this is too much drama. This is too much drama. So that pretty much wraps up the tale all. House and never. At the very end, we get this little verbiage. Honestly, don't know what to say and feel about this. Like, I feel like we just got left midair. I feel like somebody just sucker punched us and then just left. Like, how do you just flat out tell us that and then that's it? That's how I felt. I was so mad. I felt like they should have just kept that. Why tell us that now? You should have just not told us that. Let us find that out on our own. I don't know. It just made me upset. I don't know what to think. Honestly, I just don't even know what to think. I keep saying that, but I'm kind of lost for words. All of that, y'all went through all of that. Had this elaborate ceremony. Flew all y'all family and friends in. And I don't know the real timeline, but it hasn't been that long. Just gonna leave after all of that? Something had to happen that we don't know about. And I'm mad that we don't know about it. Y'all put all y'all business out there for us to see, get us all invested in y'all relationship and what's going on. Then y'all just go break up and leave us hanging. I'm upset about it. And so, really, it was like mic drop. It's nothing left to talk about. I just really want to know 4 things. 4 things what I want to know. Y'all leave me a comment. It's the 4 things I want to know. Drop me a comment. Tell me how you feel about Colton. Because I really want to know what y'all think about that. Drop me a comment and definitely tell me how you feel about Vanessa and Dimitri and Ashley and the fact that she didn't move down. What's going on with that? If anybody got any insider tips, drop the links below. I want to know, what do y'all think about this Paige and Bernie debacle? How is that going to go for them in the future? And the 4th thing I want to know is, what do y'all think about A Secret Sister Wife 3, season 3? Will you be here for that? Do y'all think they can even recover? Like, who's going to be in it? I don't know. What do y'all think? Leave me a comment about that. As always, I am begging you, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow my channel this year. So if you like my content, if you like what I'm saying, if you just want to be here along the ride, just subscribe to my channel, okay? I already told you, you don't have to hit that bell to be notified. When you want to see my video, come find me. I'm going to be here and click the video that you want to see. But y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm out of here.